Hi, it's Ashley from ashleymaven.com with another video for you. So here is another very common way I see people get stuck, especially in personal development world, but the healing world. It's very common in all spectrums of that world. And that is trying to neutralize or get rid of pain and suffering. So what that looks like, here's an example. Maybe someone suffered a trauma, maybe childhood was traumatic, and so they're going to all these different therapies and modalities from traditional to all different, trying to neutralize the pain and the suffering feelings they have from it. Well, it puts people in this kind of healing cycle where they never really get freed. So if you think about, let's say someone in pain is at a -10 on the scale. So like think of a scale. So like they're on a -10. They're hurting. And their goal is they're trying to neutralize pain, right? So they're trying to get to a 0. But a 0 is not actually where joy is. A 0 is not actually where good feelings are. A 0 is 0, null, nothing. So they spend all this time trying to get rid of pain and neutralize pain and do this therapy to get to a 0, which usually a lot of these therapies, as most of you have experienced, don't. Maybe they move you from a -10 a little bit up, but you're still in the negative. And even if you get to the 0, who wants to live at 0? I don't know about you, but I'm not here to live at 0. So let's say joy and really great feelings and positivity and success and dreams and all these great things are like actually on the +10. So most people focus is to get to the 0, but then the 0 doesn't get you free. Joy, getting into the +10, that's what frees you. So what's unique about the work I do, and also I think what makes it so effective, is we're actually building to 10 and beyond instead of trying to get you to 0. So a client comes to mind who had shared with me in our consultation to discover if I was the right fit for her and if I wanted to take her on as a client. And she shared with me this like crazy list of therapies she had done to get over a very, very traumatic childhood, a very traumatic adult life, like so much trauma this woman had gone through. But this list was incredible. I mean, even things that I had never even heard of. And so I asked her point blank, I said, okay, are you in joy with everything you've done? She goes, joy? I'm not talking about being in joy. I'm talking about not hurting. I was like, okay, there's the issue. You want to settle for not hurting? Like, how about we get you to joy? She, I think, thought I was a little Looney Tune, just by her reaction, but she came in through a referral, so she really trusted her friend and chose to work with me. And very early on, I'm talking weeks, she felt relief from a lot of this emotional suffering patterns that she was going through. And she started to feel joy, and of course, as I always share, that, what I do is not a quick fix. It's not like let's just meet one time and the whole world's fixed. Like we have to take a journey together, a really fabulous journey. But so early on, after years of trying to get free from this, she started to feel relief. And what was interesting is that we didn't actually talk about the pain and the trauma a whole lot. We right away started focusing on building the new resources to joy and resources that she lacked, like ability to feel safe, for example. That's just a example of many of the clients that I've worked with. So if you are someone who has been kind of stuck in that trap of constantly trying to get free of the suffering or constantly talking about the pain to process it and to spark awareness, but you're not actually living free of it, then there's probably a better way. There's probably a different approach that you can take of building new unconscious resources, building new neural pathways, building the new, building the joy, building the emotional freedom to get free of it. So if that resonates with you, then I certainly want to hear from you. You can reach out via ashleymaven.com. Wishing you a beautiful day.